What is up, my friends? I hope you're doing so well. I haven't gone on live in quite some time, maybe a couple weeks, but I just wanted to celebrate this victory. It's funny because I was thinking about doing this Facebook Live and was like, is it even that big of a deal? Like, 1 year no alcohol? Oh, hey, before I get started with that, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I had hundreds of people reach out to me, text messages, messages on Facebook, posts, things like that. So I just want to say I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm just chilling outside here. Actually, you know what? While I'm doing this, I'm gonna do some grounding because why not? And I just wanted to share with you guys. So a lot of people have asked me recently, just getting closer to the year of no alcohol. They're asking like, dude, why'd you do it, or what's going on, or what happened, and what was the motivation behind it? And so I just wanted to share with you guys kind of what happened. Was ultimately I started 75 hard a year ago today, and it's just 75 days. If you don't know what 75 hard is, it's kind of like a exercise lifestyle regimen to become healthier with your life, depending on where you're at, right? So I literally a year ago was probably about 20 pounds heavier than I am right now. And so what it is it's two workouts, one workout a day, or sorry, one workout outside per day, one other workout, and then they have to be 45 minutes each. So two workouts a day, no alcohol, drink a gallon of water, write, take a picture of yourself, like a progress picture, right? And so I just kind of kept going because it was no alcohol for 75 days, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just see if I can go another 75 days. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just see if I can go another 75 days. So I actually, admittedly, failed 75 hard 3 out of the 4 times because of timing, like my Mexico vacation and whatever else it might have been. Is I actually failed 75% of that. However, the 25% that I succeeded was amazing and has put me on a trajectory of being able to really change my life in such a way that I feel better mentally, physically. I look better. I just look healthier. And funny enough, I had a buddy of mine ask me regarding my birthday. I was driving down to Denver, and on my birthday, he calls me, and I was talking to him as I was driving, and he goes, "Dude, how old are you going to be?" And I said, "I'm going to be 47." Can you believe that? I'm going to be 47 years old. He goes, "Dude, you don't look 47, you look 37." So I'm like, I own that. I'm claiming that. I'm now 37. So if you ask, I'm 37. But I look better today physically. I feel better mentally and also physically better today at 47 than I did at 37. I just was bloated. I was unhealthy. I was just uncertain. Just had a lot of things that were happening in my life that were crazy in regards to just what happens in life, right? Like it is life. And so a lot of people had just asked me, like, why a year? Are you gonna ever drink again? I'm like, yeah, I'll probably have alcohol again someday, just not today. And it's also been really interesting where, a lot of people will judge and just be like, oh, okay, I didn't know you had a problem. Well, I guess it depends on who you talk to. Maybe I did, or maybe I didn't, right? And so it's like one of those things it's not necessarily the issue of not drinking, it's the judgment of not drinking. It's such an interesting thing because after about the first 3 or 4 months, I'm just like, yeah, who cares? Not a big deal. But the first 3 or 4 weeks, it's crazy. Like, I'm just like, oh, I just want to drink. I just want to drink. But sometimes, like when I was in Mexico, for instance, I definitely wanted to have a drink. I'm on the freaking beach and like drinking margaritas or whatever it is, right? Like it's more like a social aspect of it. It's super funny of how that works out. But ultimately, I haven't had any alcohol for a year, and my target really is because of a strategy coach that I had and becoming and creating the business that I want. My target was at the end of March 2024. So March 31st of 2024 is my target date to not have any alcohol up until. So about another six months, which, doesn't sound like it's that far off. It doesn't seem like that. If you would have asked me a year ago, I'd have been like, dude, that's crazy. You never do that. But it's really just interesting, like putting myself to the test and really understanding what is possible, right? When you actually make a commitment and say, you know what, I'm just going to do this, not for anybody else. not to impress anybody else, not to have them like me or whatever else it might be, or hey, look, I've changed. None of that shit. It's I'm doing this for Taylor. I'm doing this for me because I want to seek myself and see the changes within myself to create the life that I want for me and my children, right? And that's really what it was for. And it's been a really amazing journey. So many ups and downs and just learning through it. But I can tell you, I've gone through an extraordinary amount of stress over the last 4 months, and absolutely certain like that I would have handled it much differently if I'd been drinking. I would not have been able to handle what I had gone through at the capacity that I was able to handle it, because when I drink alcohol, I just don't feel the same. I don't feel as motivated. I don't feel as even keel. I just don't feel like the version of me that could have handled the stuff that I've gone through over the last 3 or 4 months. But such is life, right? And so as I continue this path and the progress of not having any alcohol, it's cool. And so it was so funny. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she asked me, I was talking to her on the phone, and she goes, I'm going to a barbecue because it was my birthday. My friends had a barbecue for me. Thank you, Hoagie and Jenny. And I was talking to my friend driving through the drive-through liquor store, right? And she goes, what are you doing? You don't drink? I'm like, yeah, I don't drink, but other people do, and it's totally okay. Like, that's a choice that you can make. And so I'm not stopping anybody else. Like, hey, you shouldn't, like, that's not my place, man. That's your choice. If you want to drink, do it. I enjoy it. Other people do too. And so like I was getting them some beer and some wine on the way. What's up, Michael? How are you, my brother? Good to see you. Hey, Michael, I was actually going to reach out to you and tell you I love the story of your trailer and that you found that guy. Dude, I love it. So I'm going to call you so I can get the details. I don't want to share too much on here, but it was one of those things that, like, for me, it's so funny. Like, other people, like, dude, I want to help other people celebrate. If you are cool with drinking and want to have a drink, do it. And so I actually brought over some wine and some beer for my friends that do drink, because not everybody's on the same path, nor do they have to be, right? Like, it doesn't matter. If you think drinking is bad, don't drink. If you think it's great, drink your face off, right? Like, that's where it's at. And for me, it's not if it was really good or bad. It was me shifting my mindset for really an exercise program. What's up, Jeremy? Dude, I love our interaction the other day. Dude, I love your post, and I know you were joking. I was too. We're both super sarcastic and funny, so I appreciate you, buddy. But yeah, so that's the thing for me, is like, I'm not here to judge anybody. Like, do whatever the hell you want to. But for me, it was a shift that I was making personally and purposefully. That was the thing. It was with intention that I created this new life of mine, that I am much healthier for me personally, and it has been so freaking awesome. I have loved it. I've also felt like I've missed out, like, just being totally truthful. Like, I've missed out on some opportunities to hang out with friends that really don't invite me to things because I don't drink, which that is also okay, right? Because just getting used to that too, and really the things that I've noticed is with my children and my ability to... Good, how are you? It's the FedEx guy. The FedEx guy is going to be on my Facebook Live. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, birthday present. There you go. I think that's for my buddy Chris. But yeah, so what I was getting to is, like, it definitely shifts your focus and the way you use your mind to create the reality that you're creating. That's ultimately what it comes down to, and I've really stepped into more of that, especially after the journey and the experience that I had with Michael a couple weekends ago. But yeah, Jeremy, absolutely, brother. Drinking also holds a lot back at the gym. And so for me, I am like literally the leanest, strongest combination I've ever been my whole life. I'm super lean and I'm super strong right now, which is an awesome combination. And now I'm thinking, like, do I bulk up? Do I eat more calories and like bulk up and get bigger? So, but yeah, man, absolutely. I think it just plays such a big role in so many things that when you take it out, you start realizing how big of a role it was in your life in places that you don't even understand, right? Yeah, nice work, Jeremy, brother. I think that's the key, man. Like, I'm super lean, super strong, and I don't know. I like that combination right now because I feel like I can still push a lot of weight. And again, I wouldn't say that I'm the strongest I've ever been, but the combination of being the leanest plus the strongest, right? Which is an awesome combination. But I think it has a lot to play in that because of the inflammation. What's up, David Shoup? Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. But the thing is, like, the inflammation in your body just from that. And guess what? You guys know that I love dragonflies, and apparently dragonflies love me because one just flew right past here. And I don't know, they must be my spirit animal. But yeah, so anyhow, I just wanted to hop on here and say thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate every single one of you reaching out, saying happy birthday, taking the time off, especially on a holiday. Like, who wants to freaking take the 7 seconds that it takes to wish somebody a happy birthday on a holiday of all days, right? But no, I'm kidding, and I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I feel very loved. Thanks, brother. David Shoup, happy birthday to me, my Bohemian Rhapsody. But yeah, anyhow, hope you guys have a little bit more insight in regards to why I've just done what I've done for myself and for my children, and really creating a lifestyle that I want, and then reevaluating what I'm going to be able to accomplish in 6 months from now, and also in 6 months from now, really determining, like, am I gonna have an alcoholic beverage? Maybe, maybe not. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but I wish you the best, my friends. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have an amazing year along with me as I journey into this next evolution of my life that I'm so grateful for, and I'm so happy that I get to experience this. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.